We are not distributed things equally in life. We are all given a different set of ingredients. But it's not about the ingredients, it's about how you can become the best chef with those ingredients. Well, today we're going to be talking about how you can cultivate confidence through taking personal responsibility and being the best chef when it comes to the ingredients that you've been dealt with in life. You're probably like, Nick, what are you going on about? Well, stay tuned to the end. I'm going to play a little clip and it's all going to make sense. But before we jump into that, as always, we start this podcast by shining light on our amazing community, which is the Grateful Club. Firstly, welcome. If you're unaware of what the Grateful Club is, it's a free Instagram accountability group where every day you post 3 things that you're grateful for. It's an awesome group full of supportive people and positive vibes. This week, we actually surpassed 100 days of the Grateful Club. To think that I started this whilst laying in bed with COVID, dying, to now being, I think we're up to 102 days. That is absolutely crazy. And this week, we had, I think it's a record to be honest, 288 gratitudes written in this week, and we've added 2 new members, which is so awesome to see. 100 plus days, 288 gratitudes, and adding 2 new members. It is so awesome to just see the community growing and just the positive vibes flowing and the vibration of everyone is just raising. It's bloody awesome. But let's jump in. Let's read some gratitudes from this week, and we start off with Sarah. She goes, "Today, I'm grateful for going to the snow with my partner and son, finishing all my meal prep today for the week, and my son's new saying is, 'Hey mummy, you are my best friend,' and it melts me every time. So grateful for the little bestie." And she's sent a little video of him in the snow, and he is such a cute little kid, and he's just enjoying life and just living his best life. So Sarah, keep doing what you're doing. Amazing job as a mum. Megan, grateful for finally learning to face my fears of crowds, learning to talk to new people as I've always struggled because of my anxiety in past friendships, and 3, good sleep so I can have energy the next day. My fellow introvert, we need to, make sure we're getting our sleep and recouping our energy. And that's awesome to see you, facing your fears and talking to new people, not letting anxiety hold you back. That is awesome, Megan. Next, we got Tony, grateful for the heart is filled with feeling and being much grounded. The beautiful sound of peace and tranquility around you with no chaos in the world. And 3, reconnecting with friends where we haven't forgotten about each other's, but have crossed mind to finally reach out. Dude, that is awesome. I guess life is hectic sometimes and we forget to maybe reach out to our friends more often than not. And it's good that even after, a period of time, it could be a few months, could be a year, you can still reach out and you can still connect, and dude, that is awesome. Next, we got Helda. Having a beautiful day with my family, celebrating love with love. Dude, love that. And 3, launching new components in my business. Kate, driving with the music loud, singing at the top of my lungs. I love that. I do that every time I jump in the car if I'm not listening to a podcast. It is music, and the weather is stunning. Oh my God. We're in winter and we've had more beautiful days than we had in summer, so it's awesome to see. And Costco, it's dangerously good there. So many bargains to be found. Yes, it is a very dangerous place to go. You come home with just bulk items, but hey, it keeps your cupboards full for a while. So love that. We got Nikayla. Today, grateful for rest, hugs from my son, and having access to the internet and being able to learn online. Shelby, we grateful for in-depth chats with amazing people, quality family time, and my cup being full enough to give back to others. Shelby, you are amazing. I loved being a guest on your podcast. If you haven't already checked it out, go check out her podcast. And I'm I don't know what guest number I am, but go check it out. I think it's her most recent episode, and I really enjoyed that chat. We spoke about internal fulfillment and how we build our self-worth and not focusing on, the external as most of us do in society. We're focusing on the external and we think that's going to bring us fulfillment, but in reality it doesn't. So really focusing on what we want to feel on a day-to-day basis and really value our time and just loving every day and being fulfilled and happy. So go check that out. Next we have Christy, who is actually one of our newest members this week. Today I'm grateful for my 10-month-old daughter, just making me smile / laugh all day long. Such a funny girl. I can relate to that. My daughter is a cheeky little monkey. And 2, when I picked up my boys up from school, they were both in happy moods, which is awesome. And 3 is altogether my 3 kids. Now we got Amy. Grateful for number 1, this club. It brings me joy. It's wonderful to be around human beings who stop, reflect, and share their gratitude. Love that, Amy. I love the appreciation for the community. It's awesome. Number 2, my car. It gets me from A to B. It's comfortable for the long drives I do and protects my family. And whilst on the road, today's adventure is to Ballarat. Yes, I've had a bit of car troubles recently, or my partner has. And we're about to go on a big trip, 6-hour drive up to Coffs Harbour next week. So we had to borrow another car because obviously we want to be safe and we want to get all of us there, especially my daughter, all in one piece. So yeah, grateful for when the cars work. 3, different forms of meetings, shifting and suggesting alternatives to the normal meeting room. For example, a walking meeting means exercise involved, fresh air and grounding as we are outside. Yesterday's suggestion was Albert Park Lake. Why not suggest removing the conventional 4 walls and meeting someone else's needs? Oh, that is epic. And it's awesome to see so many, well, not so many, but businesses taking that on and not just being stuck in a boardroom and having those conventional, as you said, meetings within the 4 walls. Like, I think it was going to be way more beneficial to get outside, get that fresh air, get that exercise in, and have those meetings there. I feel like it would be way more productive, and you'd be killing 2 to 3 birds with one stone. So, yeah, I think that is absolutely awesome. Joshua, hey legends, hope everyone is doing amazing today. I'm so very grateful for 1, finishing my first ever theatre production. Coming from a life of stage fright, this was a good challenge for me, especially as an actor. I'm used to the cameras, but being on stage is another level. But I loved every moment. Was tested, pushed outside my comfort zone, and it was amazing and very big in character building as a person as well as an actor. And the feedback I received was so humbling and amazing. Dude, that is epic. Number 2, the amount of networking I received through the theatre production. I was immediately cast as Rocky for Rocky Horror Picture Show without even having to audition. Dude, congrats. I was blown away, as was everyone else, when the production manager announced it. Unbelievably grateful, and there are 3 other theatre productions that want to work with me immediately, as well as 2 feature films and a few short films, so the future is looking positive and busy. Oh, it sure is, bro. It's going to keep you busy, but man, we've been chatting a bit behind the scenes, and from where you've come from and what you've experienced, dude, that brings so much joy to my heart, knowing that, you're out there crushing your goals, man. So keep doing you. And his 3rd one was, I am truly grateful for my wife, as she sat in the audience and watched me dive deep into my role alongside my female co-actor in our intimate scenes. Her understanding of it being work and done professionally was amazing, and I'm grateful for her understanding that. Dude, you got yourself a good woman there. I know so many females would be jealous, and there'd be judgment, and that'd make you feel ashamed of, the work that you're doing. But for her to sit in the crowd and understand that, hey, like, this is work. This is not like an actual intimate thing. Like, you're going in there, doing your job. You're playing like a character. So for her to sit in the crowd and really accept that and support you, dude, that is unbelievable, bro. So that is awesome, and that's some of the gratefuls from this week. Now, if you want to be held accountable for practicing gratitude, then join the Grateful Club so you can improve your state of mind and raise your vibration from the moment you join. Trust me, you will not regret it. All you have to do is send the Better Project Instagram page a message, and I'll add you straight into that. Today's topic, as before, you're probably like, okay, Nick, what are you on about? Ingredients, chef, what? There's this interesting concept that I came across whilst listening to Matthew Hussey on the Diary of a CEO podcast around cultivating confidence and taking personal responsibility. Have a listen. I'll play that clip now, and it'll all make sense after.
It's not your fault that something's happening, but you can take responsibility for how you turn that into art. I thought about confidence a lot in my career and the injustices of confidence, right? Because we are not distributed things equally in life. We are not distributed things equally at birth. We're not distributed opportunities equally. You know, it's super easy for anyone who's objectively decent looking to talk about, you know, how easy it is to go and approach someone or do this or do that. And you're like, you cannot even imagine what it is for someone who has been rejected their entire lives. They are starting from a completely different position than you in their confidence. It's so easy for someone to say, you just need to be confident. Okay, start from where I'm starting from and then tell me that. You know, the confidence is a really, it can be a very insulting concept. But I do believe that there's a TV show called Chopped, and I'm not familiar with the show, but so I'm probably going to get wrong the concept. But in my head, the concept of this show is very, very interesting from the point of view of confidence. I think the chefs get given different ingredients. So it's like just lucky dip. What do you get? What's interesting is if you get a basket of ingredients and I get a basket of ingredients, we're both getting judged on what we make of those ingredients. In that format, it's what are you able to do with what you have and what am I able to do with what I have? And I think there's something really fascinating about that because we spend so much of our lives mourning our ingredients, really being upset or frustrated about what the ingredients are that we were given. Imagine that you're not being judged on anything but how great a chef you are. Because that show isn't about ingredients, it's about chefs. Or imagine life isn't about ingredients, it's about chefs. Don't aspire to have the best ingredients. Aspire to be the best chef. And the best chef is going to be the one who can be the most creative with the ingredients that they have. I'm fascinated by that because if I apply that to my own life, I just go, whatever thing that just happened, I wish didn't happen. Whatever thing that's happened to me this year that is so painful, so devastating, so whatever that thing is, it just became a new ingredient in my life. I can either judge myself on my ingredients, which if I do that, I'm always at the mercy of the next thing that happens in my life. Something cataclysmic could happen in my life and I lose everything. And then what? I'm going to judge myself and my life on my ingredients. To me, it's always, how great of a chef are you? Ingredients are luck of the draw. Being a chef is something we can continue to get better at our entire lives. And it's actually the antidote to whatever happens. If you're a great chef, you can cook something out of whatever you have.
Interesting, right? It's crazy how we dwell and we get frustrated about the ingredients that we've been given. But hey, like we've all gone through it, and I hope that little clip, has shifted your perspective. So I guess today's key takeaway is don't focus on the ingredients you've been given. Focus on becoming the best chef with those ingredients. I hope you got value, and as always, stay grateful, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Cheers.